when I was starting off making film and trying to send to festivals, I have no idea about how to send to festivals. And then there are confusing terms like premiere status, like world premiere, and Asian premiere, Indian premiere, French.
In itself, it's fantastic. Your film is selected. Oh my goodness. Oh my. It's already selected. That's a huge achievement. And then if you actually get a prize there, that's an even bigger achievement. But still, for me, that's only 50% of the battle for me, right? I feel for a filmmaker, the dream generally would be to find an audience. In the world may be great if you do, but at least among your own people, at least Indians, at least in your region, at least in your hometown, right? I feel that
Our people love cinema, and we have grown up watching, Bollywood movies, especially in Arunachal, if you speak. So, as a programmer and a film curator yourself, our state, we have very less people who are interested in the filmmaking right now. We have a little family coming up. So, what, a special message? What are your expectations from our regional filmmakers, especially from the Arunachal filmmakers?
I think there's a lot of huge amount of talent here, and that's why I've actually come to meet filmmakers who are otherwise may find it difficult to access me and find me in Bombay. But there's a whole lot of talent here, and I think we have a lot to learn from Arunachali filmmakers. It's not that, oh, Bombay is, oh my God, big budget and Shah Rukh and everything. Of course, that's really important because that makes the whole industry work, so it's very valuable. But I think all our individual voices in our own regions are very precious because it gives a rich diversity to Indian filmmaking, and we cannot make your films. We can't make your films for you. We can't say it in your voice. We can't tell your stories. Only you can tell your own stories. So it's really important for me to hear all these stories, and I think it makes our cinema unique. What you have to say, how you say it, how you dress, how you wear clothes, how you talk, how you act. So all of these things you don't get in any other part of the country, right? So your filmmakers are really important. I'm always watching out, especially for them. And I think there's a lot that we can learn from because you have very limited resources here, and yet you have quite a number of talented filmmakers and people in like we met this. Stanzin Dorji, who was from Ladakh, and he made a film, and then there was no cinema theatre in Ladakh that was showing his film. So he just hired a theatre. He now owns that theatre, and he's showing not only his films but films of other filmmakers, including Bollywood and Hollywood. So a filmmaker who wanted his own film screen now is running a theatre in Ladakh. How cool is that? Like, I can't think of anyone in Bombay who, if your film is not, if there's no theatre taking a film, you just actually get a theatre, right, and run a theatre, which means a whole other responsibility of distribution. You're distributing other people's films, Bollywood, Hollywood. So this kind of resourcefulness would only come from a small town person who doesn't have option and is creating the option for himself. So I think there's much more talent here. We have a lot to learn from you because of how to learn to make films and create an ecosystem with very limited resources. So you are the ones that we want to learn from.
सर अरुणाचल फिल्म फेस्टिवल आज शुरू हो चुका है और 2 दिन का प्रोग्राम है आप लोग का। तो या कहाँ से फिल्म मेकर्स आए हैं, कहाँ से पैनलिस्ट आए हैं, स्पेशल गेस्ट आए हैं, और क्या क्या सर होने वाला है?
ये इसको तो मैं कमेंट करना नहीं चाहता हूँ वो डिटेल को। और ये हम लोग का नोडल ऑफिसर एंड फिल्म फेस्टिवल डायरेक्टर अलग से है। मैं डिपार्टमेंट का डायरेक्टर हूँ, इसीलिए डिटेल कितना ये लेके आया उसको हम मालूम नहीं है। ये डिटेल ए टू जेड मालूम नहीं है, जानता नहीं है ना।
फिल्म फेस्टिवल के बारे में
क्या क्या
फिल्म फेस्टिवल के बारे में
फिल्म फेस्टिवल के बारे में तो हम लोग ये 9 एडिशन है, ये 9 टाइम्स सेलिब्रेट हो रहा है। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश ये हम लोग का यंग जनरेशन को एनकरेजमेंट के लिए ये थोड़ा सा फंडिंग देता है। ईयरली एलोकेशन है, हम लोग ये डालता है बजट में। तो थोड़ा ये उन लोग को यंग जनरेशन को एनकरेजमेंट करने के लिए हम लोग बाहर से एक्सपर्ट्स, फिल्म एक्सपर्ट्स, मेकर्स लोग को बुला के थोड़ा सिखाने के लिए, अवेयरनेस एजुकेशन देने के लिए हम लोग ये फिल्म फेस्टिवल को यहाँ ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहा है।
सर थोड़ी पहले आपने खुद भी एक सेशन अटेंड किया, मीनाक्षी मैम का जो सेशन था उसको आपने खुद भी अटेंड किया, तो कैसा लगा था?
ये
शेयर
तो
कीजिए एक्सपीरियंस के साथ।
बहुत अच्छा है। मीनाक्षी सेदे मैडम तो ये एक तो प्रोग्रामर है बोला है। वो फिल्म को स्टडी करता है, देखता है और एग्जामिन करता है। ऐसा करके फिल्म को जितने भी फिल्म है वो स्टडी करके इसका कंपैरेटिव स्टेटमेंट देता है और इसका में एकदम मतलब ऑब्जेक्टिव को सिखाता है, बताता है ना। वही है, हम लोग का ज्यादा नहीं।